Woman clowned for returning Nelly's bag with $300,000 in it for a $100 reward. Bro. Hold on, man. I try to be the guy. I don't want to clown, yo. I don't want to clown. I really don't want to clown because I respect morality. I respect the respect. But the thing is, you telling me you brought this man back $300,000 bills. Why would this is why I feel like people lie about their struggles. They over-exaggerate what they say they're going through just to make it sound harsh and get some sympathy. Because why is it so common for somebody to find bags of money and just give it up? You couldn't have taken $1, $2, $3. This isn't money that you were entrusted with. So I know that honor and self has nothing to do with it. This isn't money that you were entrusted with to transport somewhere or bring it to its proper place. You found this money fair and square. And it had and you search for the owner? Why? Anyone who can lose a bag of $300,000. Anyone who can forget a bag of anybody who moves with that much money and doesn't even blink twice, doesn't see that bag of money as, it doesn't register. If it can slip your mind, you don't need it. You don't need it. That's nothing to you. That person didn't. This reminds me of the story where a man was lost at sea. And he said, somebody said, hey man, why don't you just build a boat? And he said, because God is going to save me. And then materials for a boat wash ashore. And he refused because he said God is going to save me. And then an actual boat shows up, a cruise ship. And he says, no thank you, God is going to save me. A classic story about somebody missing their blessings. You got $300,000 in pure Coquiana cash. And not only did you not take a portion of it for yourself, you looked for the owner. The person who forgot it, the person who was so careless with this cash that it meant nothing to them. And gave it back? Where's the sanity in this? Anybody who says you're supposed to do that because it's morally right to give people back their stuff. I'll tell you this. Whoever has $300,000 to lose like that doesn't deserve it. Because why would you move around with money like that and it not hold a certain level of importance in your head? How does that not be the one thing you tell yourself? If you know you're forgetful, how does that not be the one thing you tell yourself? Yo, don't forget this, before you even step out of the house? Where does that money or that type of money register in your head if you're willing to forget it? This is a superstar who had 300. That would be the only bag that I would have. What he's wearing might be more. The car he drove in might be more than that. I don't want to hear you lost your. I don't want to hear you could have lost. It's not even a woman who was working there. It's not even someone who was working there. It was just a random pedestrian. Who's going to fire you? So your job is irrelevant. You losing your job for taking some of this rapper's cash is irrelevant. And the disrespect on top of that, $100. See, what we need to do is pay attention to the reward that they're claiming to, that they're giving to whoever is gonna find this. Look at the amount of money that this person is willing to give up to get that $300,000. $100. I would never believe that somebody is that careless enough to do something like that, to return that money. Careless enough and lacking in so much self-respect to actually return this money. That's like saying, if you give me $100, I'll slap you in the face. And the person actually gives them $100 because they think getting slapped in the face is some type of honor or something. Where in the see, and this almost makes me not want to believe. It makes me question the credibility of this. Like this is some type of move that to this isn't promoting morality. This is promoting stupidity and ignorance. Money doesn't bring happiness. That can be debated for ages. But at some point, it is needed. That money could have been donated. That money could have given the youth in this person's family some positions to make their own money, supported dreams. But instead, what was done? It was given back to the person who forgot it, who didn't even care enough about it to give a higher reward. And if anybody is, I know somebody's going to be out there saying, well, maybe the reward was so small because that was most of their money. If it was most of their money, why would they forget it? Why was that not the only thing that they were holding if it was most of their money? If I'm walking around with every dollar to my name damn near, I'm not forgetting that. I'm not losing that. That's not leaving my hands at all under any circumstances. I'm taking a shit, taking a piss, it's in my hands. Hell, if I'm taking a shower, it's in my hands. So there's no excuse about how much was in it. What are you talking about? If it's that important, he's not losing that. That $100 was straight disrespect. That $100 was straight disrespect. That was nothing else but disrespect. That was nothing else but disrespect. The proof is in the pudding, folks. This person does not value himself. It can't be. You're willing to return $300,000 for $100? You don't care about the people that's around you. You don't care about you. You don't care about your future. You don't care about any opportunities. It's either these are the facts of the matter, or this whole story is not real. If anybody wants to debate this, anybody come to a different conclusion, feel free to comment in the comments below. It's been your man, Two Flows. Thank you for your time.